Where did the game go? Ah, okay. Also, was this really tiny? Whatever. It's really tiny. Okay, don't know what to do with that. Whatever. Anywho, I started recording rather late, so don't know how long I'll be doing this, but that's largely because don't know if I'll be needed. Anyway, I need to find a use for the jeweler's kit. I imagine there's a big stone somewhere that somehow was important. I'll start here, though I don't think it has anything to do with anything here. Whoa, it's in front of me. The layering of this game is questionable at times. You know what? Let's look at the world map. There's a path here in black moss. I did spoil for myself that there's another area, because I saw an achievement that was specifically to go to a specific location that I haven't been to yet. So it was supposed to be for onyx, I believe. Which, I mean, onyx, to my knowledge, isn't a particularly hard rock, so... And jeweler's kit would be less useful for, you know, carving your way into something. It's for more delicate matters than excavating, but whatever. Everything's all squishy. Let's see. Special stones here. Oh, weird lag. I suppose my initial thought of going back to dark and gloomy, don't actually travel there very often, probably was the correct choice. What better place for a purple rock to hide than in a very purple area? Though I suppose onyx is also a blackish stone. The hello suddenly got bright in this area. That was weird. I don't recall there being a special looking stone. Anywhere in the cave that I can remember. You have no obligation to make sense to you. I thought it originally said, or what I originally thought it said was, I have no obligation to make sense to you. Or sense of you. I thought they were basically saying, I don't understand you and I have no desire to. Ew. Okay, not that. There is nothing. Entirely possible there was a path that had something that I've ignored every single time I've been in here. Because I have no sense of direction. What's this? Is that like sage or whatever? No, it's mint. I meant to look up if there was actually a parrot that looked like that bird. Well, while I wander around aimlessly and fruitlessly. Not type and do that at the same time. Good gracious, I'm bad at it. Oh wow, there is a bird that looks kind of like that. I mean, it doesn't have the golden rings. Unless if there's another one that's similar to this. Pesquet's parrot? Or Dracula parrot or whatever? Yeah, are pretty. Okay, cool. The Dracula parrot. Probably not even remotely close to its actual name. Okay, so I'm feeling I have to just talk to everyone again. Wow, it's very dark. Way darker than normal. I just don't think I've been in this section of sawdust at this time. Hey, Pa. Oh, you enjoy this. Whoop. I don't want to play it one, so. You want a museum, that's fine. You want a campfire. Okay. Okay. Easy. Cool. Yeah. Good. And there we have it. Sabine! Do you know what I do with this? There's no one in Pine Farm. There's something in Barbara's house I can use this thing on? Ew. Nothing. In my pocket. No, it actually might be in the Icy Mountains. Hello. That's right, there's a thing that looks like incomplete over there. I don't know if it actually has any practical use or it's just ambient storytelling. I know where the chunk is. I don't think there's anything I can do with it. I don't see any interactive things near it. Okay. This is gonna be a lot of wandering around, isn't it? Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Excuse me, Stump. It's the path that should go somewhere, but it doesn't seem to. High Lake. Don't think there's anything on High Lake. It is big, and much of High Lake's location I have not traveled to much of. or very often, because, well, a lot of it you travel to once, do something with, and then never see it again. Here's a random no bear sign. So weird. This looks like we were supposed to do something in this room, but nothing ever is done. We fixed it up and then left it. Really, you're kind of rude. Hello. The Onyx Fawn. I've somehow never seen this. A dangerous path lies ahead. Dangerous? Well, onward to danger, I guess. Clever Hollow Gate. I didn't see what's the achievement down at the bottom. It's 401. That looked like a wall. Looks like nothing here. Oh, you're a big bird. Okay. Hello. Hey there. Nice birdie. Thank you. I didn't do anything, I swear. You did? More than you know. I don't even know how to do that. Do not be alarmed. You are not in danger. Not any more than you were a minute ago. So, I am in danger? In a sense. Life itself implies the presence of danger to its permanence. I am not the right bear to talk about these things. But you are the only one here. The only one that could ever be here. I'm the only one here because the fox telling me to be. Because the fox telling me to be. Ah, Eris. Well, more like yelling at me for no good reason, but still. A worthy counterpart, Eris. Excuse me as I draw my breath for a moment. Thank you. What did you mean about Eris? Eris provided stability for the world while I was indisposed. Even though her methods are her own, it was enough to ground reality in my absence. Where were you? I was right here, unable to leave. I had been weakened and imprisoned over the course of years. Until you found me. Before this, the world had been plunged into disarray. Not a simple chaos that thrives within its own disorder. That would eventually balance itself out. This was a complex cycle of cruelty and death, orchestrated by another god. Tying the embodiment of violence. He had found a way to lure humans into a false sense of power, permeated through his own potential. Humans are the perfect vessel to imbue with a deceiving dominance. And so the violence spread and time grew stronger. As luck would have it, it was also humans that provided the opposing force required, leading to a boiling energy that eventually had no more space to accumulate, and as such, erupted. The night of the fight. Correct. Was that why it happened? Were you there? Wait, did you see any bears? Did you see my brother? Cuts don't usually resolve such, a multitude of inquiries. Sorry, yeah, I knew that. The conflict began after the sun had set. Their night had fallen over the valley. The darkness settled over all the humans, animals, and nature in this corner of the world. The tension that had been building up over days and months and years was not visible, but perceptible. Without a moment of hesitation, the violence erupted. Brutality and rage exploded with savage momentum, engulfing everything in their path. Humans fighting each other, answering violence with violence, with little regard for any of their surroundings. Invisible to mortal eye, my confrontation with time had begun. A celestial skirmish that would determine more than just the outcome of this clash. It would define the shape of this world and its immediate future. If violence and pain would continue their reign, there would be little left to share between either humans, animals, or the gods. I did, however, catch a glimpse of someone else in that moment. Your brother was indeed present at the time of our conflict. Why is the god of combat a deer? That's strange. His was a valiant effort to aid the victims of this wave of violence, but his outer shell proved too fragile to endure the brutality that ensued. Indeed, time struck with a force so powerful almost nothing could confront it. In the aftermath of our clash, everything turned white as if struck by lightning, then dark as if that had been the last sliver of light to ever exist. The battle had no clear winners, only unmistakable losers on all sides. I do not know what Tyne's fate was, but I do know he did fare slightly better than I had, if only just. I had collapsed here on top of the hollow gate, too weak to rise. I know Tyne still had some residual strength, for it was he that imprisoned me in his onyx shackles. And to make sure that I would not leave by any means, he locked me behind his dark sorcery, placing an ox fawn at the entrance of an unbreakable bond, the mirror of his youthful innocence. It didn't look at all like a deer, though. It was a rock, like just a round rock. So this is where I began my slumber, trying to recover what little power I could, until someone could break the stone and break the curse. It's already broken, or the things are already broken, whatever. Till just now, when someone, somehow, did manage to break the stone, and free me from my shackles. Ah, please me another moment to draw my breath. These things are already broken. They were broken when I got in here. That thing I broke, it didn't look like a fawn at all. It was like this, a shapeless rock. What? I am very confused. Whatever. What's going to happen now? That is not ours to know, but only the universe's. I have now been freed from an existence convicted to slumber, a fate I could never have avoided on my own. But hindsight is best left to dialogue. You have done well, young bear. Better than would be expected of you. Better than most. I thank you. Skies have cleared. The burden of the dark is slowly lifting. The light is free to dance once more. I grieve for your brother's life as I do all souls that are taken prematurely. But I am grateful for your heart, as it has achieved an ambition greater than its promise. And that does indeed fill my own with great purpose. What? Okay. The big bad thing I finished was I broke a rock. An impenetrable rock or wall of fragile, precious stone. That immediately, when someone saw it, like, is that wall made of solid onyx? And immediately broken it apart to sell it. But, you know, whatever. guess that's the end of the story? Not that that really concluded much. Especially since the whole god thing just like popped out and we're like, oh yeah, they're here! They had a fight! The end. Felt kind of rushed at the end. One level 2 arcade, one level 2 museum, and hosts 2 guests with the nerd trait and with the tinfoil hat trait. Tinfoil hat trait. Sure. Okay. Doesn't look like any of those are showing up, so yay. Did I just assign someone with too much of something? Because I think that... No, I was looking at this number. Never mind. How did you get in here? I don't remember a comfort person. Really? Huh. Go back and tell irritating fox, apparently lady, hey, bird guy's okay. And he was on a mountain, completely able to free himself after who knows how long, because, you know, he was captured, but then somehow his restraints got broken, and he just waited for someone to show up, and then it's like, oh, you have freed me, and then left. A lot of these characters had like very little that I could do with them. Like Cyan showed up for just 2 missions. I wasn't able to help them in any way. Parrot Boy shows up, yells at me, can't do anything with him. I get spooked by the Kitsune wannabe. And then I meet Bird of Random. Yo. People now is a little different. There's cruelty at both ends. Huh. So, nothing new from you. Okay, good. Oh, goodbye. Batu. Yeah, how did that get there? Also, why was there no body? If RT perished, why did only his clothes remain? It sounds like he was raptured away. If there's going to be a sequel to this, because I mean, Birdbutt did mention, oh, I don't know what happened to friggin' Dear God Boy. We got into a fight, but he was still stronger, and he still had some of his power. if RT was gone and was struck by an onyx shard, because there was onyx found with his clothes. Onyx is apparently linked to the deer god. It's possible that he possessed Artie. What's that on the shelf? Oh, it's one of the mushrooms peeking through. Ah, deluded parrot is still deluded. Still can't believe that's a parrot. Even after I found pictures of something that looks similar. Granted, they don't have the really cool looking ring thing going on. Don't know what's up with that. Let's see if I can finish all these missions off. Go through, see if anyone else needs anything. So, conspicuously, Ms. Margaret never mentioned Hank's dad, and the picture was ripped. So did the father bear run away? Did they get into a fight? It's all very unknown. How are you doing, Sabine? I haven't got all the clothes yet. Okay, and that's the last thing. Which they will complete simultaneously. That leads me to believe I have done everything. Minus these last couple lines for the management side of everything. I shall go around and see if anyone has a side quest. Doubt anyone does. Nothing from Gus. Oh, Ipswich. You haven't had anything for me since after like my initial quest line for you, which was to find Wade, and then you just ignored him from then on. Why do you even have me go get him in the first place? Speaking of, how you doing, Wade? Well said. It's just a bird. Ding ding. What? Museum people never show up, though. The actual museum people... I think I've had, like, one this whole time. Yeah, sure, whatever. Ugh. Hey, Winterberry. So the next quest line will be like, I need 2 of the campers or whatever, and 2 of the other thing. Oh, go to where it's warm. I don't understand you. You were brought here against your will, and now you're free. Why don't you try to go somewhere pleasant? You can travel. Goodness, I'm a bear. I could carry you there. You're just a pine marten. Is deconstructed. Poor Hank. He's tried to do so much good, and everything just keeps... Either people are generally a jerk to him, he learns some horrible truth about his family, someone he was trying to help betrays him, he finds a bunch of gods that were manipulating him and were total jerks. Even the relatively nice one still was like, yes, you helped me. Anyway, goodbye. Boo, 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 choo, choo, choo. The pants and the upper clothes kind of clip a little with this outfit combo. Yupa. Well, it depends which one you put on first. So if I put this and then put this over top, and then put this with this. Oh yeah, that looks way better. Hey. How you doing, Tuck? Well, it's going to be a race car, brother. Not many bus Grand Prix out there, I'll tell you. Yeah, I imagine not. Another jeweler's kit that you could get. I guess it's if you accidentally get rid of one. How many times do I have to click you? Probably should go tell Ma that I met with a bunch of gods. One yelled at me, the other basically was like, yeah, peace. Indeed. This is still weirdly dark and different than the entire rest of the house. Now, I'm almost certain that I've had people with the nerd trait before. Hey, and you're a one-day person. Only one of you, though. Hey. I am wandering around because I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. To the beach. Some beach. Somewhere. Loodaloo. What is any part of this geometry I can clip into that allows me to go where I'm not supposed to, like in Black Moss? Black Moss had so much in it. It was weird how, like, broken Black Moss was. Can I break everything? Let's see. The eldest is playing Need for Speed. Seems like they actually got the borders right in this area. There's such a melancholy to the music here. Interesting how, like, streaks of the water are reflective. Kind of hypnotic. Very pretty. Why are you here by yourself again? This doesn't seem like a very good habitat for you. And you're like a collector of reusable objects, we'll say. There's not really a whole lot of that here, except for maybe this. Are you slowly dismantling it? Gotta wipe the foot. Wipey, wipey, wipey. Wipe, wipe. Oh, there needs to be a way to make time go faster. I mean, I know there's a mod for that, but... not many mods for this game. Sadly, none of them to correct Pine Watch's incorrect aging issue. Sadly. Oh, Pinefall, not Pine Watch. My bad. Schwump. Outside of this museum, not Midtown. Yeah, breakfast. Largest place. There's something called a large display stand. But it doesn't seem to be in the game. Large display. And oh, exit Okay, so it has a crafting thing. Museum. Yeah, I only see 2. That's interesting. I didn't see how many days there were. Hey, 1 day. Oh, that means I only have 1 more day before this quest race is done. Now, is there anyone who mentioned this? Some people have reported that they never received the feather. Okay, I didn't get that issue. Granted, that was in 2022. Yeah, I see nothing mentioning it. Either it's not actually given to you because there was possibly plans for more museum items, but due to time or something, they just never added it. Or I was supposed to receive it when I received these, since it seems to be level 2, and it just only gave me the 1 recipe. But I still got the achievement for having all the recipes. So either it misunderstood that, or I have them all and it's just not a recipe that's actually legitimately normally available. I will say though, appearance-wise, it looked like a level 1 item because it was wood like the first ones. So I think that there was originally to be small size museum pieces and big size ones. Probably taking inspiration from Animal Crossing a little. And just they decided against it at one point. That's my best hypothesis. Other than that, the camp does seem to be running well. Yep. I kind of had a feeling they were immediately going to go into the restaurant. These people, their idea of a vacation is to go and either sleep or go to the restroom at a location the whole time. Also, considering a supposed war occurred really recently in history that supposedly destroyed like the entire country, they're all perfectly normal looking. Like vacationers like you'd see today in a first world country, not in a recently war-torn one. There's a bit of dissonance with the story. It seems to like counter itself frequently. It's like it wanted to go partway towards post-apocalyptic style, but couldn't quite bring itself to. So it like had the story of a post-apocalyptic thing, but with everything being perfectly normal. I will say a lot of the things that I had to fix up, especially things that serve no purpose afterwards, like that one station. Granted, the radio station plotline with Barbara makes sense now, but some of the places that I fixed up, like that eatery place next to the motel, serves no real purpose. The customers go there and act like they're eating from it, so I almost wonder if they had planned on introducing the eating mechanic there or something. I have like 8 park ranger looking ladies staying here. From the looks of things. Which I suppose, considering this is a very wooded area, makes sense. Now I know this won't be the last mission right here, because the last mission will be close. Probably. Because all the others have been closed for the final thing. And I still need at least one more article of clothing. Out there. This, and trousers. These were from the free DLC. Right. This was at the beginning. I feel like these were similarly acquired. This I feel was at the beginning, but maybe not. I think this was from like the first area. Looks like I'm missing a hat. Thank you, Sneaky Bear. Which means he's just a bear. He's bare naked. Doop-a-doo. Hi! Whoop-a-doop-a-doo. They can't see me now. Completely hidden. Alrighty. Get 30 5-star reviews in Pinefall. A serious new hat. Yes. Be a multi-day thing. Quick! Get into the place! There's a bear! Do, 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 do. I make trees into ghosts. There we go. Hidden. No one can see me. Look, single day people, if I can help it. Except you. Take a quick break and probably work this until all this quest completes. So yeah, I'll do a jump cut here. No. I just got the thing completed. Yes. You are now relieved as your duties as a junior people pleaser. Just kidding, the work is never done. Dapper flat cap. What? I say, everyone. How are you? That should mean every achievement. Just be, or is there like a texture on the hat from the side, but not from the front? Well, that was largely uneventful. But hey, I did it. And now, Lil Hank is a nice dapper boy. I mean, look at this. Hank is so dapper. I wonder. Oh, this button first. By the enemy. How does that look in comparison to if I this? I do it second. He'll have his shirt tucked into his pants. Like he's at work. If anything, because it makes the pants all look better with the pockets now. Hey, Dad, look. Yeah. Oh, he has the little bear. Oh. if they do make a sequel, I hope Dad Beaver and Mom Bear hook up. Look how dapper I am, Ma. Yeah. Well, I didn't expect there to be a whole lot more after I completed that, but you know. If they ever add anything else, I'll probably play it. But I guess, at least for now, that's, as far as I can tell, everything there is in this game. Well, thank you so much everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe I'll see you in the future. Maybe you have a wonderful day. Goodbye everyone.